Yeehaw! Welcome back, cowboys and cowgirls, to another episode of What the Fud.
Oh wait, no. These are not going to be episodes anymore. I don't think we were suggested to have a different format. So I guess hello, officially YouTube world out there. I guess we start off by doing the obligatory like, subscribe, follow, comment. What
Tell
else?
your friends, tell
Show
your
us you love
grandma,
us.
tweet this
Yeah.
at every influencer that you can think of. Shill
Yeah,
to everyone in your
please give
Discord
us-
contacts.
Please give us some engagement. We need it.
Yes. We're
So-
the funniest, the fuddiest, the best. Tell your friends.
You know,
Yeah,
the
and
name.
make sure to comment stuff and tell us what you don't like, or you can drop some lore to Jack in the comments randomly.
we
Doesn't
won't
have to be
read
about
them.
anything. It could be about a book that you read in the 3rd grade or something. He loves it all.
I will thoroughly review and give you constructive criticism.
So I guess today, right now we have a topic for you called Degen season. We'd like to discuss the emergence of the Degen free mints and the downfall of the overhyped whitelist grind for 2 months. I'm gonna pay 3 ETH just to mint this thing for it to go to 0. So
You and
the
Tyler
reason
speak
why I think Degen mints are doing good is because most of them are free or near free. And since NFTs all go to 0 anyway, starting at 0 is a pretty good point, right?
You can't go to -0.
Yeah. So we've seen, I guess, the first emergence that kicked off the Degen season, which is not Degen anymore, would be the Goblin Town, and which is just going bananas, and which kicked off all the derivatives. Just to name a few that did good was like Elf Town, and then AI Moonbirds,
Hold up.
and
Goblin Girls.
We gotta pause this. Zombies Town right now. It's flying. We're gonna have to come
Zombies
back to
Town?
this. Zombies Town. What the fuck?
So yeah, well, for lack of better terms, to just let you know that it's Degen season. And for me, the fun thing is that NFTs are fun again. Like, I spent all day the other day just degenning with my friends in voice chat, like minting, getting rugged and stuff. And it's like, you can't really get rugged because like you're minting this crappy derivative. Like, some of them get delisted for copying art. Like, who cares? Like, it's fun, right? It's not whitelist grinding, and I think that's what the where the new meta is going. Just having fun again in NFTs.
Like setting no expectations. So if it fails, right? And most of the time you lose very little money, if any, but if it succeeds, then, you make a bunch of money with your friends. So
It's just
Well,
like
it's the ultimate.
It's just like NFTs sped up in general. Like, if you look at the overall NFT market, it's like, okay, probably nothing, and then, everyone's getting rich, and then, this is the next great thing, and then it goes to 0. Same with every project. Like, probably nothing. They make all this hype, over promises. It's so great, floor pumps, and then goes to 0, and they just post an announcement every 2 weeks saying they're building. But these are sped up within the span of, like, a couple hours, because it's like, I mean, what is a rug? Oh, you don't follow through on the roadmap and you delete the Twitter and Discord. Well, what if you don't start with the roadmap and Twitter and Discord? At least going into it, you're getting rugged.
one of the best
Yeah.
part about a lot of these is most of them don't even have Twitters or Discords. It's just a random contract that someone found that just happens to be an AI generated Moonbird. And then it goes
Right.
crazy.
Right. So that some words of warning, I guess, would be to make sure you're safe. I would suggest not using your main wallet to mint these. Be very, very careful of wallet drains. Be careful of what you're signing and approving. Minting from contract is probably the best way to do it. So go watch some YouTube videos, plugging YouTube again, on how to mint from contract, and that's the way to do it to be safe, because you can get wrecked. Actually, out of all the Degen mints I've done this whole week, I've been to 0 websites. I'm not saying that contracts are safer. I'm just saying that contracts are 100% safe, but I believe that contracts are safer than going to websites, because you could start reading the contract and seeing the mints and stuff like that.
When it's because some of them are verified on Etherscan, right? Does that mean that they're verified to not be a rug, or what does that mean?
So I thought that, but Archimist told me no. That all verified does is that, like, well, it shows the devs took an extra step to verify, so it's more legit. But it's like it could still be a malicious contract somewhere. I don't know why that would make sense because I don't know why Etherscan would verify a malicious contract. So when I see it's verified, it does give me like more confidence in minting. But yeah, you still want to use a different wallet to throw like 0.2 ETH in a different wallet. Use it all for these degen mints, and if you get drained, that's terrible. But at least you're not getting drained with your entire account balance.
Yeah. Right. What's the best degen mint you've had this week?
So me personally was I didn't get in, but I saw Elf Town at 0.003, and I think that ran all the way up to 0.3.
Yeah,
right. So that did like 100x.
Easy.
So later in the day, yeah. So my best one that actually did was I saw Troll Town like an hour after Elf Town started running, and I did mint those. I minted like 30 or 40 of those, and they went up to like 0.05 or something like that. And like again, when you're degenning, you're going for volume. Like it's kind of like you're spraying and praying, right? You're gonna mint 20, 30, 40 of these things for like 0.02 to 0.05 and hope they run to like what 02, 03, 05 and start de-risking along the way. You know,
I don't remember which. I think it was the first one, Elf Town. You said that one was crazy because you called it so early that we had time to talk about how it was a 10x, make a graphic, put out a whole tweet about it, and then tweet the alpha. But it ended up being the tweet about the alpha was actually alpha because it went to like, what was it, 50x from there?
From there, yeah. I think we tweeted like, oh, this Elf Town, this little crappy derivative went, is at 0.08, and then it kept going to like 0.30. And I think still now it's been, again, Goblins is running again towards 10 ETH. That's a whole nother issue or topic. But yeah, everything else is running.
Yeah, so, I mean, you could talk about Goblin Town really quick about how it just is like nonstop volume, and it just keeps going even when everyone thinks it's just gonna stop.
Well, it's become this phenomenon where, like, I think people are just fed up, and I mean, the people buying in now are the whales and taking on a big risk, in my opinion. But it's like the culture, like, it'll be if we do get a big shift in NFTs, it'll be Goblin Town was the one that shifted the culture itself. So that to me, that's valuable.
Getting artwork too.
Guess the floor right now on Goblin Town without looking.
Is it 7 yet? Is it 7.2?
Okay, you definitely just checked that.
No, I swear to God, I really didn't.
I know it's up to 10.
No, it's 7.2.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I looked this morning. It was at 6.75. So I just kind of assumed it was going up.
Was that before or after it hit 10?
It didn't.
Because it did hit 10.
It hit 10?
Yeah,
I don't see it hitting 10.
Maybe 9.9. Sorry, Buck.
Oh,
sorry to disappoint you.
Oh my God. Hold on, let me look.
Go back.
Fuck!
And
Shit, you're right.
Up.
Okay, no, you're right. I don't know what the hell. It for some reason on Icy Tools the chart was fucking up, but yeah, no, it did kiss 10. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. That is.
Yeah.
Imagine buying at 0.03 and just holding straight to 10 ETH.
Well, there's people that I saw stories of people that minted, like, so you know how they have like the paperhands.gg website.
Yeah.
So there was someone that minted 30 of them or bought 30. I think they bought 30 of them at 0.08 and sold them for a loss at 0.03.
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
I saw that on Twitter. Like, imagine that.
That's a nightmare. That is nightmare fuel.
Well, they talk about this generational wealth, right? And it just slipped right out of your hands.
Well, and it's like every day we wake up and it's like, oh, yeah, it's like, oh, well, I guess Goblins at 2 ETH was a good buy. Oh, I guess Goblins at 3.7 ETH was a good buy. Oh, I guess Goblins at 5 ETH was a good buy. And it's like, when is it going to end?
Right. We're going to be saying that. But so I can't imagine, like, we talk about this and joke around about degen mint, but don't forget that I wasn't in the space this time, but Bored Ape Yacht Club, for all intents and purposes, had to be a degen mint at the time, right? Because people were paying $200 for a JPEG monkey, and nobody knew really what that was at the time. So it was the same issue. Like, all the people that held Bored Ape to 100 ETH, they probably said the same thing. Oh, I wish I bought it 1 ETH, 2 ETH, 5 ETH, 20 ETH, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just you just never know, and that's the allure of these NFTs. And I think that's where the excitement in the market is coming back with these degen mints, because it's like at any moment you just mint 30 of these crappy little things and they go to an ETH, and then now your life's changed.
Yeah, it's like history repeats itself, right? Like Bored Apes minted, it was probably like a degen mint, like you said, right? And then the floor goes crazy, NFTs go crazy, and then NFTs tank. It's like maybe we're at the beginning again, where you have these stupid degen mints, and people just hold them, and then they're going up. I mean, obviously Goblin Town's kind of the only one at the moment that went absolutely crazy, but you never know.
Yeah, but it's like you can make money getting in and out really quick. Even if you don't mint, like don't get discouraged if you can't mint. Because actually, I did this the other day. It was Goblin AI was minting. I missed the mint because I was too slow, and then they were sitting at it like a .zero .01 floor, and like again, you think that like, oh, it already pumped, but I think now today they're sitting at .15. So just because I was upset that I missed the mint, I still had a chance to get in near the bottom, and then there's another 15x, you know?
Yeah.
So
there you go.
Yeah,
so
you can do it
I
too.
don't know. That's my quick little thoughts on degen season and why hyped mints are not going to be the meta. And I actually think the space is taking a stand, and I actually like it. So yeah, if you like these short form videos, let us know in the comments. I don't forget if YouTube put a thumbs down button or not, but you could use that too.
I think they
Yeah,
were.
That'll be cool.
Let's make this the most disliked video ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, all news is bad news, right? Or I think I messed that up.
Dislike,
our engagement.
dislike, unsubscribe, leave a negative comment, and tell no one.
Yeah, it's still engagement, right?
Drop your lore in the comments too, please.
Yeah. All right. So thanks everyone. We'll see you again in a new video soon.
Till next time.
Adios.